Okay.
All right. Welcome into the first episode of Big Live. I'm here with Ethan today. Zach's a little sick this time around, so I got Ethan here. Ethan, I'll let you start, man. I know that we got some college basketball going on, man. Is there anything that you're looking at that you really like?
Yeah. First of all, thanks for having me here. It's
Of
been a
course, man.
struggle to get the full squad together in the last couple of weeks. So hopefully our episode this Thursday has all three of us back in action.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, decent card tonight with college basketball. We have some hockey. We had some daytime hockey with President's Day going on. Obviously, the NBA is off right now after the All-Star break. But yeah, a couple games to talk about in college basketball. We have a Big 12 matchup with Oklahoma State, West Virginia going here in just about an hour. Um, I'm not in love with anything. I'll just flat out say I'm not in love with really anything tonight as far as plays goes. So at the end, I will kind of get into some plays for tomorrow that I like a little bit more. Um, but if you do want to play a side in the Oklahoma State West Virginia game, I would look towards West Virginia at home. -6 is what I'm seeing right now. Oklahoma State beat West Virginia earlier this year, I believe. Let me double check that. Yeah, back in early January, Oklahoma State at home beat West Virginia. So I always like to try to look at the revenge angle the second time around. And West Virginia just has kind of a unique home court advantage in the Big 12 anyway, because it's geographically doesn't necessarily line up with the Big 12. It's kind of out their ways. So they're pretty good at home. Um, you know, Oklahoma State's probably a better team. The line is kind of weird with West Virginia laying 6 points. So I would look for West Virginia there. That's probably my best bet of the college basketball slate tonight. Again, I'm not getting involved. And then one other game I was looking at, Kansas and TCU, another Big 12 matchup. That one goes at 9 p.m. Eastern time. That's number 3 Kansas at number 24 TCU. This game's tough. I would look to go with the road team with Kansas here. Again, TCU beat Kansas earlier this season at Kansas. Actually kind of destroyed them in that game.
They did.
Kansas has that revenge angle. So it's tough. If this game were at Kansas, I'd be all over Kansas. The reason I'm not laying it is because TCU is at home. They're getting one of their best players back as well, or I think he came back over the weekend. And then also Kansas is off a tough matchup with Baylor, where they were down 13 at halftime, came back and kind of blew them out in the end by double digits. But tough spot for Kansas, but I do think Kansas probably gets it done. So I would money line them if you're looking to play that game. That is probably the marquee matchup of the day. Again, I'm not getting involved, but 2 plays I would get involved with would be West Virginia -6 and Kansas straight up on the money line.
I was looking at Kansas too. I think definitely that they're the better team, and I think they're. I was just checking; they're a +2 right now, so they're
Mm-hmm.
underdogs. But I think that's basically because TCU, if they didn't have that blowout win at Kansas, then this line's way different. I think, and we play the games for a reason. It's not all on paper, so I think there's a good chance Kansas goes in there and takes care of business. So I'm on the same side with you, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, Kansas too has kind of been defying. I have a certain strategy I look for in college basketball, and they've kind of been the team that's blowing that up a little bit for me, which to me just shows they're kind of more of an elite basketball team this season than some of the other teams I've been following along with. So, yeah, I like Kansas.
Okay, buddy. I know you and me we're big hockey guys outside of the football season, so I'm interested to see what you have.
Yeah, so only 2 games tonight with, like I said, President's Day going on. We did have 4-day games today, 2 of them actually going on as we speak. Didn't get involved with any of the day games. I was looking at taking the over in that Panthers-Ducks game of 7. It would have pushed, so nothing lost there. As far as tonight goes, I actually am kind of looking for the Jets money line against the Rangers tonight. I think Rangers, this is their first game back home off a road trip. Usually like to fade teams coming home off long road trips. And then the Jets yesterday played really well against the Devils, and then they gave up, I think, a 2-goal lead, maybe a 1-goal lead, late in that game, and ended up losing. So I think they're probably coming into tonight a little bit ready to avenge that loss. They probably left that game thinking they probably should have won. So I would look towards the Jets tonight, again, not getting involved. And then for the Islanders Penguins, this is my favorite game of the night. These guys just played, I think, 5 days ago. I want to say the Islanders won in a pretty high scoring game. Let me verify that. Yeah, the Islanders won 5-4 in that game. That game was in New York. This game now in Pittsburgh. I kind of like to, in those quick turnaround games, go opposite of what just happened. So I would look for Pittsburgh to probably win this one at home. And my favorite bet of the night would probably be under 6 for that game. I like to always look for unders for the Islanders, especially when Sorokin's in net, which I actually haven't seen if that's confirmed, but it looks like he's playing. And Tristan Jarry's playing. If that is the case, I might actually make that a play. I thought it was going to be Casey DeSmith in net for the Penguins, which was going to keep me away. I'm going to pass it over to you, but if I can go find that Tristan Jarry and Ilya Sorokin are in that, I will likely be playing under 6 for that Islanders-Penguins game.
Okay. I'm on the same side as you in that game. I like the Penguins money line against the Islanders. Same thought process as you. Home field advantage isn't, as big in hockey, but when you're looking at money lines and also looking at the standings, these two teams are very close. I believe the Rangers are just a little bit ahead of the Islanders. Or sorry, Penguins are a little bit ahead. I like the Penguins in this one quite a bit, and I am opposite of you in the Rangers-Jets game. I took the Rangers at the 60-minute line. I don't think this one goes to overtime. Rangers, they've been really hot lately. Jets have been good too, but I believe this one is in New York also.
Yep. Yeah, I don't love Winnipeg by any means. I just don't love the spot for New York, I guess. Yeah, I've been a pretty big fan of New York. I actually have a future on them to win the Stanley Cup. 20-1, I believe I got them at. So I hope you're right. I would much rather see New York keep winning. They looked really good after that. Well, yeah, they got your guy, Vlad Tarasenko.
Yeah.
They've looked pretty good since acquiring him.
They have. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I just think that I'm seeing this maybe like a 3-2, 4-3 type game. I think it's going to be a close one. Don't see this one going to overtime. And then I had the Kraken Sharks game too, but it looks like the Krakens are getting spanked right now, 3-0.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, the part of me likes the daytime hockey. Part of me doesn't. I wish we had more games to talk about. But yeah, I did confirm too. It is Tristan Jarry and Ilya Sorokin. So I will be playing that under 6.
Okay.
I think that one stays low scoring.
Yeah. What also, anybody that are on the live right now, if you guys have questions, make sure you put them in the comments. That way we can answer any questions you guys have. Ethan, did you have anything? I know you were looking at the slate for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll talk a little bit on tomorrow. First, want to give a quick shout out. I think my mom's watching this, so this is my parents' company logo here, Bainbridge Labradoodles.
Awesome.
If you're looking to buy an Australian Labradoodle puppy, BainbridgeLabradoodles.com. Yeah, they're great. Hi, Mom, if you're watching.
I'm gonna write that down. I want to check you guys out.
Yeah, cool, man.
Bainbridge Labradoodles.
Yep. We have a Facebook page too that it's pretty popular as well. So
I'll check you guys out, but I'm not gonna tell my wife about it though.
Yeah, there you go. That's where it gets dangerous.
I know, man. I already got 2 dogs. I don't need a third one.
Oh yeah. It
takes just one cute picture and then that's over.
Exactly. Yeah, you're all set in the pet department, sounds like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my mom happy one more time. I'm looking at Michigan State tomorrow. I actually love this game a ton. Not just because I'm a homer either. They're at home against Indiana tomorrow. Indiana, the 17th ranked team in the nation, I think, at this point. Couple of reasons why I love Michigan State. Much better at home team. Already lost to Indiana on the road this year. Got slapped around pretty good in that game. And Michigan State in the Tom Izzo era, which has been my entire life, has just been really good at those bounce back revenge games after getting smacked around a little bit, especially at home, especially against a ranked opponent. I just think this sets up really nicely for Michigan State. Not only that, the tragic shooting a week ago tonight on Michigan State's campus. This is going to be the first home game since that. I think there's going to be a lot of emotion running through that stadium. The line's a little weird with Michigan State. They're a 2-point favorite right now. So, I really like Michigan State tomorrow night. I think they get it done. I think a win of that caliber probably locks them into the tournament. I think they're 97% right now to get in, but I think they win it tomorrow going away. They probably get close to winning this one by double digits, I think.
You're always looking for that edge, and that's a great one, man. That is a great one. It's a week ago exactly.
A week ago today, so it's going to be
today.
Yep. So it'll be 8 days since
their first home game. Wow.
First home game. Yep. I really like Michigan State. I've had that game circled too since they lost to Indiana. So even before the shooting and everything, I've really liked Michigan State. That's just kind of added on top. Another game in college basketball I really like tomorrow is Virginia Tech against 13th ranked Miami. Same exact situation. Virginia Tech at home, revenge spot, 2-point favorite. Line's kind of fishy as well. Everything that I like to handicap in college basketball lines up for that game as well. So I really like Virginia Tech to get it done against Miami. Virginia Tech's kind of sneaky. They're 16-11. Pretty good home team as well. And this late in the season, I'm just really looking for a lot of these teams who are, they're not ranked. They're not getting a ton of attention, but they're good. They're probably going to make the tournament. When they play at home against these big ranked teams, really love to go against the ranked team there. So Virginia Tech is another one I love tomorrow night. And then I'll just mention one thing in hockey. You've probably seen in the Discord, I've been posting about it quite a bit, but Connor McDavid for the Oilers, get on him every single night. Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's hitting at an insane rate. Over 3.5 is always what it's set at. I've been riding at 10 games now. It's 9-1 in the 10 that I've been on. He's just – some of them are close. I think 3 of the last 4 hit in overtime. So I got lucky that those games went to OT, but that's an added bonus of betting him. When it does go to OT, you're almost guaranteed another shot or two if you need it because he's extremely active in overtime. So it's tough. That line. He is. Yeah. He's a phenomenal player. Doesn't always shoot first. He's good enough to look to pass and help out his teammates. But the line is kind of climbing on that. It's always between -140, -160. So I'd just be a little cautious if it gets closer to that 160 mark. Unless if you've been on it already. For me, I'm just keep riding it until he loses twice in a row. It's been a great moneymaker for me.
If you're a coach, you want a player of that caliber taking 4 shots a game. He's one of those guys. You want him taking every chance he can get. Wayne Gretzky, man, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Mm-hmm.
You
exactly.
He's the guy that you want throwing it at the net.
And every time I bet it, I'm like, it wouldn't shock me if this guy goes out and gets 4 goals tonight, let alone 4 shots on goal.
Exactly.
Like, might be the only player in the league I could say that about.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And then another one, just while we're on the topic, Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche, same way. I've not played him at all this year. I played him every single game in the playoffs last season. He was probably over 80%. His is set at 4.5, but I think he's hit it. I don't have the numbers in front of me. I think he's hit in like the last 5 maybe. Even a game 2 nights ago, they only had like 20 some odd shots on goal. I think they had 22 shots on goal. He had 6 of them. Mm-hmm. So they don't play again until Friday, but I would be looking for McKinnon and Connor McDavid. Just ride those 2.
Yeah.
Until they start not shooting.
These stud players on these hockey teams, the shots is I really like that bet that you do. You've been posting it in the Discord, and it seems like it's always hitting for you. It's
Mhm.
if you're a coach and you just think about it, just from you don't have to know anything about hockey. You want your best player having as many opportunities as possible, and that's
Yep,
exactly what this bet is.
exactly. Yep, put the puck in the best player's hands.
Yep. What are we thinking about the Leafs? They just got Ryan O'Reilly. They got Austin Matthews. Are they going to be a potential threat? Do you think?
Yeah, they're kind of a believe it when I see it. I think at this point,
Still okay.
yeah, the big knock on them is they can't get out of the first round of the playoffs. I think it's been
A
20 some odd
long,
years.
long time.
Yeah, um, I don't know. They should be good. Um, I'm not overly impressed with their goaltending. I think it's decent enough to go with that team, but when it gets to the postseason, I really like to look at those lockdown guys. That's why I really like the Rangers with Igor Shesterkin. I actually think if the Islanders can get into the playoffs with Sorokin, I think they'll be kind of a bet on team. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't really love the Leafs either, so it could be a little bias in there. I don't see them. I don't see them winning the cup. I'll say
No,
that.
I don't
And
either.
I don't. I don't think they'll necessarily get close.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, this has to be the best team they've had since I've been watching.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at the standings right now. Bruins are. I think everybody thinks head and shoulders above the Leafs right now. Best
Right.
team. I think best team in the league at the moment.
Yep.
Lightning. They are 3 points behind the Maple Leafs. Um, I almost think I'd still take the Lightning over the Leafs.
I think I would too. And I don't know if
Yeah,
that's just recency bias, because they've shown us they can win in the postseason. But
they have one more regulation win. They're 35-17. Leafs are 34-15,
right. Yep, I'm seeing that too.
and the
I
Leafs
think it
are
is.
played two more games.
I think it's basically locked in at this point that that's actually going to be the first round matchup. I think it's like almost guaranteed to be Toronto and Tampa Bay, unless something
Oh,
drastic happens the rest of the way. Um, but yeah,
if that's the case, I'm taking Tampa easy.
I think I will too. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like the Jaguars in football. Would be a
Yeah,
good way to put it. Like
that's
until
true.
they like this year, I didn't bet on them that much because I needed to wait till they showed me something.
Hmm.
Um, it's kind of the same way for the Leafs. Show me you can get out of the first round, and I might start taking you seriously.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
kind of
looking at
forgot
the
about
rest of
that.
that, 64 points is the next closest with the Panthers, so they're gonna make it into the playoffs, but I it really might be another first round exit for them. That's crazy. The
Yeah,
Eastern Conference, man. Let's see. Yeah,
dude, the
that
East is
Eastern Conference
loaded.
is nuts.
Yeah, kind of sucks because Detroit's kind of coming on late, but it might be too little, too late at this point. They're right there,
Yeah,
um, but I don't know. Even if they make the postseason, they're going to get knocked out in round one more than likely. So
saw Perron got his 700th point with you guys the other day.
yeah, yep,
Happy to see
yeah.
that for him.
I keep forgetting you're a Blues guy.
Oh, I'm a big Perron guy. As a
Are
Perron,
you?
even like when we got Oshie, everybody
Mm-hmm.
jumped on Oshie bandwagon, but I've always been a big Perron guy.
Mm-hmm. I actually liked him back in St. Louis as well.
Did you?
So I was pretty. I was pretty happy to see him come to Detroit. Yeah, he's
I'm
been a good piece.
I'm looking at that Eastern Conference, man. You got the Bruins. I'm still not sold on the Hurricanes. I still like the Devils and Rangers more, but like those four teams,
Yeah,
dude. I don't
and then
I
you look
don't
at.
see a team from the West winning the cup this year.
I think the only one I could see is Colorado again.
Yeah,
I
and they're
think.
third.
Yeah,
That's
they
crazy.
if they get healthy and I don't know, 7 game series is just tough to see them losing. Too many of those against too many teams, and then Dallas would be the only other one I could possibly see, just because Ottinger is so good in goal for them.
Hmm.
basically if they score 3 goals, they're likely going to win. So, but yeah,
Got the
if you could go
Stars and the
find a
Golden
line,
Knights. I don't
yeah,
think the Knights on paper, like when you're looking at them at the top of the Pacific Division, like they look good, but I don't see them realistically having a shot.
right. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I don't know. In the NFL, you can bet like who's going to win the AFC or the NFC without
Yeah,
even knowing. I
yeah.
wonder if you can do that in hockey. If the Eastern or the Western Conference will win.
I was actually when we were talking just now, I was thinking the same thing.
So
Because if you can, yeah, I wonder what the odds on that would be though. I bet it's probably like minus 200 something, which is crazy.
maybe I think and I would hope that Colorado would keep it down a little bit just since they are the defending champs.
I would hope.
But yeah, I don't know. It's tough to see anyone from the West other than maybe them
Right,
winning.
right.
But well, we want to get into our big 3 for the week.
Yeah, buddy. I'll let you you go first.
Okay. So I was gonna do all games tomorrow for my big 3, but after figuring out the goalies for that, after figuring out Tristan Jarry was starting instead of Casey DeSmith for Pittsburgh, I'll give out the under tonight, under 6. Let me go get an exact line for that really quick.
Okay.
My other play was gonna be McDavid. That's probably gonna be minus 155 if I had to guess, so it's not great anyway. Let's see here. Under 6 minus 115 for the Islanders Penguins tonight. And then I'm going to my boys, Michigan State, tomorrow. I think they get it done pretty easily. I'll lay the 2 points. And then I'm going to go to that Virginia Tech game I talked about as well. I'm going to lay 2 points with Virginia Tech. Actually, I'm going to play that one just a little safer. I'll take Virginia Tech money line minus 130.
Okay.
I'll probably end up playing Michigan State on the money line, but yeah, just money line Michigan State for me as well. They're also minus 130. I think that's
Okay.
fair.
Looking at mine right now. I initially had the Kraken in it still. That Kraken's game. So I got Penguins, Islanders money line, Rangers 60-minute line, and I'm trying to look up the best odds for the actual game tomorrow. Toronto Maple Leafs for Sabres. I know we're just kind of trashing on the Maple Leafs, but I think they win that game in Buffalo. Money line or 60-minute line. That's what I was trying to look for right now.
Okay.
Whatever the best odds are, just take that one. Right now, money line is plus 145.
So you're liking the Sabres in that game?
No, I'm making the Leafs.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing
Sorry, money line
Toronto.
minus 165.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like 60-minute line, Toronto plus 100.
Okay, then yeah, take that one.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Toronto 60-minute line. He said plus 100.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, as much as we shit on the Leafs, I'm shitting on the Leafs in the playoffs. They're
Exactly.
phenomenal regular season team.
Yeah, and they're hot right now because they're still coming off of the excitement of the O'Reilly trade.
Right.
So I think right now you're still riding the high. You haven't came down to the regular season grind again.
Right. How many games? Because he was just traded. Has he played with the Leafs yet?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he
Okay.
had an assist in his first game.
Okay.
Assist and 2 hits.
So this will be his second game with Toronto?
I believe
Okay.
so.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so they're already getting him in the lineup.
Yep.
And Austin
kinda
Matthews, I love Austin Matthews. Is he going to be in this game? Is he injured?
I think he's playing.
He's playing. Oh, then I like him even more.
I think he should. I haven't heard that he's injured or anything.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of saw with the Islanders, they were playing well once they got what's his face from Vancouver. I think they went out and won 3 or 4 straight with him.
Yeah.
The Rangers have been unstoppable with Tarasenko, and
Yeah, they have.
I think the Leafs could go on a little run here with the new addition.
Yeah. Austin Matthews, second 2-point game in a row. from February 19th. So yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking Leafs 60-minute line. At plus 100 too. I like that a lot.
I do too.
Against the Sabres, for real?
I might look at that as well, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow there's a lot going on tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. There really is. It's that President's Day lull right now.
Exactly. Yeah, it took some of our hockey from us.
Yes. Did you take the day off from running around?
Um, no, I did a little bit. I didn't DoorDash, I guess.
Gotcha.
If that's what you're asking, but
Yeah.
yeah, managed to get back to the gym. I didn't go at all last week, or I went Monday. Did that, and then yeah, I think that was. Didn't leave the house other than that. But did you have today off? No, you probably had to work, right?
No, yeah, I had to work.
Yeah.
A lot of good college basketball on Tuesday also.
There
I like
is.
watching Mizzou, Mississippi State. I'm going to be watching that game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so are you a Mizzou fan then?
Not really. Not really.
Okay.
I enjoy seeing their basketball sometimes. I root for Kansas, but
Okay.
I spent a lot of summers at Mizzou, so I like at least watching their basketball a little bit,
Oh yeah.
because I especially like I'm a big Ohio State guy, so I don't watch Mizzou football at all.
Right. Yep.
That's their
I knew
kind of like
that,
main
actually.
thing.
Yep.
So
Yeah, Ohio State. That's not a fun one to be watching in college basketball right now.
no,
That is
never,
a
man,
sinking ship. Holy
never.
cow.
Every March Madness bracket, you win the first one, get knocked out the second one. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's if we make it past the first one.
Right. I mean, looking back, I just can't believe they were even ranked this year with how just awful it's gone in the last, like,
They're
they're,
not.
what,
They're
13
not a
game losing streak,
basketball
I think?
school. Yeah, yeah.
No.
I probably won't
Bad.
even get to pick them this year. I don't know if they're gonna make it.
Yeah, no, yeah, they're kind of in a free fall,
Yeah.
but
So you guys aren't ranked right now, Michigan State.
no, we haven't been ranked in quite some time, probably since early December.
Ugh.
But we had a tough schedule early. I mean, we played Gonzaga, followed by, or no, I think we had a 4 game stretch. It was Gonzaga, who we lost to by a point. Then Kentucky, we beat double overtime. Villanova, we beat, who turned out not to be that good. And then Alabama,
Gotcha.
lost to them by double digits. So, yeah, we had a tough little stretch there.
That stinks because you guys are
Then-
one of my favorite college football or college basketball teams out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously I love them, but
Yeah.
they're always fun to watch. I mean, they always make the tournament, almost
Right.
always make the tournament, which is fun.
hmm
Yeah. I don't know. I hope they do well this year. The Big Ten always kind of eats themselves, though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's kind of what I've been seeing and what I've been kind of handicapping for. Win at home, you lose on the road. It just seems
Yeah.
this late in the year seems to just always be how it goes.
It really is, man.
So yeah, Big Ten though. I like, even though I'm fading Indiana tomorrow, I do like Indiana to kind of represent the Big Ten in the tournament this year. And Northwestern, I think, is pretty damn good as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't like Purdue. I think Purdue sucks,
Yeah.
but that's just me.
I did know that. I did know you
Yeah.
thought that.
Just this year. Typically, I don't have a problem with Purdue, but
I can't wait for March Madness, though. I can't wait to do our bracket.
dude, I know it's gonna be here before we know it.
I know, man. We're already. This is the last full week of February.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
It's all right though. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. You gonna be watching that Winnipeg Rangers game tonight?
Um, uh, I haven't decided. Let's see. What? I'm not even sure what that's on. I'll probably have
That's
to
on at
go
6.
ESPN Plus. Um, I'll probably actually check out the Islanders game. I'm
The
actually a bit of
Islanders.
an Islanders fan.
Okay.
Um, I used to love John Tavares when he was there. Don't
Yeah.
love him as much anymore now that he's with the Leafs, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, I'll probably be. I might flip back and forth between the Rangers and that. I'll probably try to catch that West Virginia game as well in basketball. Um,
Did you check out that Louisville Duke game?
Dude, I did.
18-point spread.
Uh, Louisville is just such a dumpster fire. But I feel like you could probably blindly bet Louisville the rest of the year and make money, which is it's only 4 games, but
Still at 18 points. I was like, holy cow.
I know.
That just seems crazy.
I mean, Louisville just beat Clemson. Jeez.
And I get that Duke's like a good basketball school. They're like one of the top ones that you think about, but they haven't been having an excellent year either. They're only 19-8.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're not
59%
too
of the
great.
bets are on Louisville.
Really?
Yeah. 90% money line for Duke, but that spread 59 for Louisville.
Bunch of parlays probably have Duke involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has come down. It looks like it opened 19 and a half. Yeah, I'd probably be on Louisville, but God, I'm not touching that game. Louisville's so bad.
Yeah, I know. 4-23. Good Lord.
Oh my God. That I was telling Wyatt a couple months ago, maybe, or weeks ago. I don't know when, but I'm like, that had to be the biggest collapse I've seen in sports, I feel like.
Yeah.
Not that they were
I don't
great
know.
the last couple of years, but
The Rams this year could give them a run for their money.
yeah, that was pretty bad. Yeah, that's a good point.
Super Bowl
Man, I mean,
champions.
Louisville, they just like, I mean, even their early schedule, they lost to Bellarmine, Wright State, App State. Then they got into some actual decent games.
That's
Lipscomb, they
that's one of the
lost
parts
to.
that I love about when like basketball's on is like I feel like every year there's a team I didn't know about some school. It's like, what the hell? How do you even pronounce that?
I know. I love when they get that far, like March Madness. I'll look at a 14 seed. I'm like, who?
Yeah.
Never heard of this team. Like, no
No.
way I'm picking them. And then they somehow make the Sweet 16.
Yeah. Yeah. Every year, man.
Yep. But yeah, we'll see. Not a great sports night tonight, but I think
No.
I'm already so excited for tomorrow. I do though have to go find the best line for that under quick.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Are you gonna tune into the Rangers game
probably
or any of the?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rangers game. I'm looking at that. I'll probably watch the Kansas TCU game.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll catch that one too. That's probably gonna be a good game. It's probably the best game of the night on across all sports.
They need like a red zone for outside of football season. They can just do like
Right.
sports.
Let me ask you this: did you catch any of the XFL over the weekend?
I didn't, but one of my like all-time favorite college quarterbacks. He had quite the day though.
Did
I
he?
saw his interview. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually watched bits and pieces of every game. Actually, I watched most of every game, but it was actually pretty good.
I heard Danucci was tearing it up.
He was, dude, until the end. Yeah, because I think they actually ended up losing.
Did they?
He was last night, I believe. Yeah, they ended up losing that game, but his team looked good. Like to me, they looked like probably the second best team. They threw a pick six. There's a couple big plays that just kind of went against them, but
Gotcha.
I think they play on Thursday. I'll probably be betting on. I don't even remember who they play for. Seattle, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They're the
Yeah.
Dragons, right? Something like that.
Yeah. Sea Dragons, I think.
Sea Dragons. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Houston's definitely the team to mess with. They looked pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of nice to have football still, even though it's not the NFL.
Yeah. I
Or
really
college.
liked AJ McCarron. And so he led that Battlehawks touchdown drive.
Okay. Yeah.
But or comeback win. They scored like 2 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes, something like that.
Yep.
But
Yeah. I did watch that one.
yeah.
Yeah. I played the under in every game this week. So
Uh-huh.
I went 1-3, but some of them were so brutal. The first game had 2 pick sixes and then a late garbage time touchdown with 8 seconds left to go over the total. And then last night it was looking pretty good. Pick six on like inside their own 10-yard line. Hurt me. And then, yeah, I don't know. Didn't go my way, but
I needed a little bit of a break from football.
yeah.
So I don't know how much XFL I'm gonna be watching. I might watch a little bit. But
Yeah.
it's a little tough being a Kansas City fan in St. Louis. You wouldn't think so. But just like the saltiness of the Rams leaving for some people, they're just like all of the NFL can basically kiss my butt, and Chiefs included.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. My is before the Super Bowl. My brother-in-law went to the Blues game, and they had this like nice little like good luck to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, and everybody started booing. And like if you go to the Blues when they posted about the Chiefs, and you go to the comment section, it's just all negative stuff.
No way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have
So
thought that.
I could care less about the Battlehawks.
Were you a Rams fan whatsoever when they were in St. Louis?
No, I'm from
Yeah.
Kansas City, so
Okay.
yeah, I'm from the suburbs out there, the Liberty area. So
Okay. Gotcha.
no.
Gotcha.
Um,
Yeah, that's interesting. I never thought about that, but
I
there was
got
talk for a while that Detroit was going to get shipped away down to Los Angeles back when they were horrible.
yeah.
But thankfully, we avoided that.
My thoughts. They're mad because the Chiefs owner voted for the Rams to move, but it's like I think what 30 of them voted or 29 of them voted, so one less vote, and it's Kroenke wanted to leave. There's no way anybody could stay. And my thoughts
Right.
is like if someone leaves, they don't they don't want to have anything to do with you. Why would you want to be a part of that?
Right.
So if the Chiefs left, then I'm finding a new team. Like y'all don't want to be with me, then I don't want to be with you type thing.
That's fair.
I got a lot more
Yeah,
I can
that's
say,
fair.
but I'm trying to be reserved.
Yep. I just hope I never have to face that.
Yeah.
Just keep all my teams where they are and we'll be good.
What do you think? Did you hear about the like NFL possibly expanding and adding 2 international teams and then adding 2
Oh,
more?
yeah. Yep.
I don't see
I
it
just think that's
happening,
positive.
but
No, I think it's kind of ridiculous, honestly.
really.
I mean, it's like having a team in Hawaii. Like, it just makes travel awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, those teams are going to have to come to the United States 8 or 9 times a year
Mhm.
if they don't make the playoffs. Like, oh, man. Yeah, it's just,
That's
I guess it depends on where you are. Like, Mexico isn't that bad.
right.
But,
Because that's what I see. They
no.
would do like all 8 home games in their country, like in the beginning, or all 8 away games in the beginning. So instead of like it ever rotating, they just do it like
Really?
that. Yeah. Which I don't know how I even feel about that.
So, yeah, I don't like it.
Mm-mm. I do want Canada to get one though.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I want Canada to get one.
You
I
could
would be
even,
fine with Mexico getting one.
yeah, I would too. Yeah, I don't know. That would change things. Like,
I don't like how hockey has it with uneven numbers, though. So they need to figure out something with that.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I wonder what the players would think. Like, would they
Yeah.
want to go live out of the U.S. or
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It would be
they're
kind of
gonna have to
cool,
pay
but
a lot more.
yeah, yeah. I think it's okay how it is. I mean, I don't think there's a need to. You're already doing the international series things with the Mexico City and the London, and oh my God, how
Speaking
many
of,
London games do we have this year? There's a lot. 8?
I don't think that many.
No.
I thought there's only
Hmm.
like 2 or 3. But then they had the Mexico game and the Germany game.
Yeah, that could be.
I think we're playing each other in Germany next year. That got like some people are saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You want to take a trip?
Yes. Yes, dude. That's an easy answer.
What if it lines up with Oktoberfest?
Oh, that would be bad news. That would be bad news.
That'd be awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't. I hope we don't play you guys in the home opener. I don't think
oh
we
God.
would.
No.
Probably get Buffalo if I had to guess. But
I
your
gotta need to
schedule,
look at I need
the
to
home
look at what we
schedule for the
have.
Chiefs is. Yeah, I saw a list. Your home schedule's tough.
Oh, dude,
Um,
it's always tough.
it is. Yeah.
Well, now that we're good.
Think- Right.
Back in
Yeah.
2011, it was just you get beat up by everybody, so it doesn't matter who you play.
Exactly. Yeah, I know you have obviously the division, and then Detroit and Buffalo. And that's like, who else is there? Miami, maybe.
Actually, I don't.
Uh,
We might. I didn't think so though. We might.
like every home game was like, you could make an argument for why it should be the first game played.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Because that's going to be a big game when we play Tyreek Hill again.
yeah,
It's going to be a
yeah.
big game.
Are you looking up that home schedule?
I'm trying to, yeah.
Okay,
Let's
yeah,
see. Here we go. 2023 opponents. So Denver Raiders, Chargers, obviously. And then home. Oh, you're right, dude. We got Buffalo and the Dolphins. And then we go away. We have the Patriots, Jets. So we're playing the AFC East.
okay,
Home, we
yeah.
got the Bengals at Burrowhead.
Bengals. Yep.
Home, Chicago Bears and Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
And then Philadelphia Eagles.
Is that home?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, so every game except for the Bears, really. I mean, the Lions, not really, but with all the hype that they kind of got at the end of the year,
Yeah. No, you're right,
it's
dude.
like it's like literally every home game could be a primetime game, except
Yeah.
for Chicago.
Yeah. It really could. I don't see them doing the Eagles, like running it back, the Super Bowl.
I don't think so either.
Ah,
Yeah.
like the Bengals and Bills too. Like this is the problem. Bengals and Bills, those are like going to be huge games.
Right.
So it would be, they could do those first.
Well, the Bills played the first game this year against the Rams.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe they don't want to do that again. I don't, or did they play? Yeah, they played the 1st game.
Because it's like, then
Um,
you have the AFC championship rematch. The Bengals first came out. Or you have
Right.
like probably the two favorites coming out of the AFC, the Chiefs and the Bills.
right.
I could really see be in Miami.
I could too, because I think they
Miami
want
or
to
the
save the
Chargers.
Bills and the. Yeah, I I feel like they might try to avoid a divisional game. Maybe
Maybe.
I have no idea. That's just a feeling I have.
hmm Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like they normally try to, but like you said, looking at this list, man, they might just sacrifice the Bears.
It could.
Just go the complete opposite way.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go on record. I think it's gonna be Miami or Cincy.
Yeah.
Would be
I
my
think
guess.
I like Miami a lot. I think that's a great pick.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
really besides the Tyreek Hill narrative, they're the almost really the only one that really makes sense for
Right.
week 1.
Right.
They're going to want the Bengals Bills games just like they did this year in the middle of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Look at us. Somehow we ended up talking about the NFL again.
I know it.
That's,
Well, hey, the football show is gonna be off to a awesome start if we kick off with the Chiefs and Dolphins
yeah. yeah.
or Chiefs Lions. Chiefs Lions would be awesome too.
That would be awesome. I saw something today about the Lions leaking that they're playing the Chiefs in Germany. I swear, I don't like I where did I see that?
Oh yeah, that's right. You were saying that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, probably because, like I said, the Lions just got so much hype. They probably want to send them overseas and try to get some international fans.
From the Sid Lion report. Are they trustworthy?
Never heard of them.
Oh, Sports Illustrated. Sports
Oh.
Illustrated. Lions believe game against Chiefs will be played in Germany.
Huh. Did not see that.
That makes sense because we have one extra home game that they'll just count the international series as a home game for the Chiefs.
Oh, yep.
You guys get to avoid going to Arrowhead, which would have been cool if we could have gone to Arrowhead, though. I could
Dude,
show
I
you
know.
around, man. We could have barbecued.
I know.
I'm trying to mark off seeing every team in person. I think I'm at like 8 or 9 right now.
Okay.
And I think the only NFC North one I have is the Packers.
That's the only team you have seen?
Yeah. Yeah. So I
Okay.
haven't seen the Lions yet. So.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm actually kind of trying to do the same thing. I don't know off the top of my head how many. I've probably seen half, maybe. Maybe a little less, 14.
I was
So-
trying to save the, like, because it's so easy to do the divisional ones, you know, because you play them every year. I was saving the
Right.
Broncos as like the flaming ace in my back pocket. And then we ended up having to go see them this year because that was the only game that worked out for everyone. So I'm
Right.
like, crap. Now I'm like, you got to pick one of the teams from a different conference every single year now.
Right.
But God,
That's
the
cool, though.
tickets, they got so much more expensive, man. I remember the first Chiefs game was like $18.
Holy cow.
Yeah. It
No,
literally
probably
costs
10
more for
times that.
parking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
how a lot of
think
Lions games are.
about 120, 140 for a ticket now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you could get some for maybe like 80, but you're going to be at the very, very top. I like
Right.
being in the top section, but in the middle.
Right. Yeah, that is cool.
How was
Probably not
Ford
really a
Field?
bad seat in the house.
Mm-mm.
Dude, I love Ford Field, but I've only ever been to, well, no, I guess I've been to Lucas Oil in Indianapolis and Nissan down in Nashville.
Gotcha.
So those are the only ones I can. Oh, and I've been to Soldier Field actually. Yeah, I like Ford Field though, but I used to go to a game with my dad every year. That would be my birthday present. So I don't know if maybe it's just part of the nostalgia factor and like the, you know,
hmm
that kind of thing of why I like it. But I've always thought it was a nice stadium.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd love to go see it sometime. I almost
Yeah.
did. We almost did when we were up there in Michigan. But we already
you?
went and saw Lambeau, and then we were going to the Hall of Fame in Canton. So I was like, you know
Oh
what?
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna drag my poor wife to every single football icon on our vacation.
right.
We can do some other fun stuff. So we can go cherry picking instead.
Yep. Yeah, it's a staple of Northern Michigan. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad you got to do that too. But
It was,
Yeah,
it was
I,
a lot of fun.
yeah, the downtown Detroit area. I mean, right in that section is kind of nice. You have Comerica Park for the Tigers right there. Little Caesars isn't too far away for the Wings and Pistons,
Yeah.
but kind of a nice little downtown area.
I would love
You
to
don't
go
wanna
to a Wings
Too
game.
far, dude. They're fun. Yeah.
How much are
I
tickets?
didn't go to one. Um, they're not too much now. I went to one last year. They were probably like, oh, what were those? I mean, they're not bad. $50 maybe.
Gotcha.
Um, but like you said, you could probably get into the stadium for 20, 25.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah. Wings games are fun. The Griffins, the AHL affiliate for the Red Wings,
Uh,
they play 10 minutes from where I live. So I go see
awesome, man.
them quite often. Probably see close to 10 games a year for those
Oh,
guys.
nice, man. Nice.
But yeah. Yep. So it's fun. Something to do.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to have a team. They came and went like 3 times now.
Yeah.
But that's just the life of these like little league teams, or these small
Exactly.
town. At least they're
Exactly.
associated with the Red Wings, so there's a little bit
Right.
more staying power there
Exactly.
than just your local baseball hockey team.
Yep. Yeah, I think they should be staying put for. I mean, they've been here for I don't know how long, 20 years probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't think they'll be going anywhere. But
No. No. Well, we're at 51 minutes now, so we
yep.
we gave everybody a little extra content. Thank you guys for joining in. We didn't have any questions. We're doing this every Monday, so if you have questions, please leave them for us. That way we can answer any betting or sports related type question. Do you know what we're up to now, subscriber wise, Ethan?
I saw earlier today 104.
Yes, sir. 104.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
we broke that 100 mark, and that's an awesome milestone, man. I'm really happy and proud of that.
Me too. And it's been quicker than I thought, honestly.
It really has. I think we're like 14 episodes in now. So to have 114 episodes, I'm pretty proud of that, and wanted to say just a thank you to everybody. Anybody watching this, everybody that's subscribed. It's big time. We can't get to where we want to be without the people at the start. And so
Exactly.
the goal is to always keep getting more and more, but we're never going to forget these beginning ones. So thank you guys for subscribing and watching. Make sure you guys follow us on all the Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We post our plays in there, trying to win you guys money. I think we're up to a little over 1,300 now. We won 150 last week, so that was good. We'll have our regular show on Thursday, and listen to our podcast on Spotify, anywhere you get your podcast. Ethan, do you have any parting words, buddy?
Yeah, just I'll echo what he said. Just thank you everybody who's already with us. Like Ben said, we aren't going to forget about you guys. The more we get, we needed a strong start, and we got that with everybody who's already subscribed and following along with us. So thank you so much. And then as far as the questions go, it could literally be anything. We'll answer whatever. I usually dig into just about any game on the slate, even sports we don't talk about, soccer. I'd be happy to at least, I don't dig deep into it, but I'll give an opinion if I have anything.
Right.
So really anything, ask away, ask us on social media, you can just comment on YouTube, DM, Facebook, anywhere. If you have a question, feel free to ask it. We'll get around to compiling all those and answering them on the live feed.
Yeah, these are always going to be definitely more informal, just kind of laid back. We want you guys to be as big of a part of this as you want it to be. So we'd love to answer questions, and feel free to just talk to us too in the chat. Just whatever you guys want. It's just us and you guys. And that's what this time we're devoting 30 minutes a week just to make sure that we can connect with you guys the way that we can. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys on Thursday. 2-episode week starting now.